Hello everybody, thank you for downloading Cleverstocks software. This is the first screen that you will see on the software when you open it for the first time. The software has mainly 5 modules inside it. The first is download data, the second is past analysis, the third is future analysis, the fourth is portfolio, and the last module is utilities. The first module, that is download data, has 3 tabs in it. The first is for setting the stock exchange. The second tab is for downloading the data, and the third tab is for updating the data. So I select the first tab here. I select my stock exchange. Let's say we have around 9 stock exchanges listed in this drop down. I'll select Australian Stock Exchange and I'll set it. Once we set the stock exchange, it will right away take me to the download data tab. Here we can select the date from which we want to download the data. For example, I'll set it to, let's say, 2001, and then I'll hit the download data button. The software will start downloading data for Australian Stock Exchange, and it will download all the stocks which are currently listed in the corresponding stock exchange. So it usually takes around 15 to 20 minutes to complete the download for any given stock exchange. So maybe I'll stop the download process right now here for the demonstration purposes. Once we click on the stop download button, it shows me all the stocks that it has already downloaded from the Australian Stock Exchange. If we go to the third tab here, which is the update data, we can just select the stock exchange and then just hit the update data button. So once we have downloaded the data and updated it, we can go to the past analysis tab. This is the analysis of the stocks based on their past performances. The past analysis module has mainly 3 tabs in it. The first is the monthly analysis, the second is the quarterly analysis, and the third tab is recent past analysis. So I'll come to the monthly analysis first. I'll select month. Let's say I select March here. I select accuracy percent as 50%. I select the number of years as 10. And then I can find the stocks which went up at least, let's say, 10% of days in the month of March, and it had for the past 10 years. So when I hit the display button, it will show me all the stocks that have continuously went up at least 10% of days in the month of March in the last 10 years. So we have all the stocks listed here. We can select any stock. We can show its graph, its performance, and we can add them to the portfolio by clicking these check boxes. We can also see the average profit of all these stocks in the rightmost column. We can sort this table using their average profit, and we can export this complete table to Excel or CSV files to wherever we want to save them on our computers for future use. Similarly, the second radio button on this screen is for finding the stocks which give a higher number of return in any given month. So let's say if we want to find the stocks which give at least 2% of return in the month of March, we just enter 2% there and hit the display button. It shows me all the stocks which gave at least 2% of return in the month of March, and they did it consistently for past 10 years. Similarly, here also we can see the graph, we can export this table, we can add them to portfolio, and we can sort this table by whichever column we want to. If we come to the second tab, which is the quarterly analysis, it is the same replica of the monthly analysis tab. The only difference is that rather than months, we have the quarters listed here. So suppose if we want to find the stocks which perform well in any given quarter, we can just select the quarter there and hit the display button to get the corresponding stocks. The last tab in the past analysis module is the recent past analysis. In this tab, we can select the dates here rather than selecting periods like months or quarters. It does the exact same things. We can analyze the stocks in a very similar way. It's just that rather than selecting the quarters or the months, we can define our dates here and analyze the stocks accordingly. Now I'll come to the most powerful module of the software. This is the future analysis. The future analysis module has 4 tabs in it. The first is suggest stocks, the second is predict any stock, the third is predict best pick stocks, and the last tab here is the predict portfolio. So let's come to the first tab first. This tab is for giving you the predictions for the most profitable stocks in tomorrow's market, or the market after 1 week, or the market after 1 month. This tab uses a technology called ARIMA, which is a very advanced and mathematical technique for predicting stock markets, or for that matter any time series data. So let's say I select 5 here in this drop down and hit the suggest button. So these are the 5 best stocks that the software has predicted for the tomorrow's market. Similarly, we can select week or month and then find our predictions accordingly. So let's add a couple of these stocks to our portfolio so that we can analyze them later. I'll come to the second tab of this module, which is for predicting any given stock in the selected stock market. So all the stock symbols which are listed there are there in this drop down. We can select any symbol as we want to. Let's select ADY here. We can select our dates here. We can use the real-time data if we want to. Let's select the real-time data and hit the predict button. So when we do that, this shows me the actual data for this stock symbol along with its futuristic prediction. So the blue line in this graph shows the actual data and the red line shows the model or the predicted values. So as you can see in these boxes here, yesterday's close for this stock was 3.44. Today's close is to be estimated at 3.42. The weekend would most probably close around somewhere around 3.35, and the monthly close is predicted to be at around 2.85. We can see the data of this stock, the complete data of this stock in this data chart. We can see the open, high, low, close, or the volume values as we want to. After that, I'll come to the third tab of this module, which is for predicting the best pick stocks. Essentially, these are the same stocks which came prominent in the past analysis. You can just expand this tree. You can select any stock as you want to, and it will show you the data as well as a graph for whichever stock you select there. Similarly, you can expand the tree for the recent past analysis, the quarterly analysis. You can view those stocks, their predictions, their yesterday's close value, their estimated EOD, the weekend or the monthly closes. Now I'll come to the predict portfolio part. This is essentially the prediction of your portfolio, the portfolio that you have made. You can select any stock here and it will show you the actual values as well as the predicted values for whichever stock you select here. After that, I'll come to the fourth module of the software, which is the portfolio. Cleverstocks also gives you the ability to maintain your own portfolio within the software. This module has 3 main tabs in it. The first is all portfolio, that shows you the complete list of stocks that you have ever added to your portfolio. The second is a date-wise portfolio. Date-wise portfolio gives you the ability to sort your stocks depending on the dates on which they were added to the portfolio. And the third is a part portfolio that gives you the ability to sort your stocks depending on the analysis through which they were added to the portfolio. You can also delete your portfolio, delete the selected stocks. You can also export this table to a CSV or Excel file to be used later. The final module of the Cleverstocks software is utilities. These are general functionalities that can be beneficial while using the software. The first tab in it is the export data button that can be used to export the complete Cleverstocks data to an external data source, and the second button, which is import data, can be used to import the same database into the software on a later date. I think that is it for the demonstration of the Cleverstocks software. Thanks a lot for watching this tutorial.